strike going on. Do you think the Labour Congress have that, capability to withstand the pressure, from the federal government?
The question is that do Nigerians trust the Labour Congress? That's the first question we ask ourselves. An average Nigerian, you do a survey, do they trust the Labour Congress? That's the first question. Number two, you are asking for a minimum wage that is, to me, is not. Let's be serious. It is not relatable. It can't be realized. That's for me. Like almost 400,000 minimum wage. No, my brother, you are going to buy Piota for 500 naira. That will, because we read in history how it will go on. Minimum wage udoji, and we saw how, according to history, how there was a massive inflation that it could not be controlled. So I'm looking at minimum wage. See, what I want to see is in Nigeria we love figures, but me I want to see value. We love figures in Nigeria. Oh, 400,000, 500,000. What is the value of the money? Let me give you an example. If, for example, you are paying minimum wage of 150,000 naira, but then every worker have access to free medication. The schools, the public schools are in the right shape, that no worker has to take his own child to private schools. That every worker, there's subsidized transportation for them. Then 150,000 will be enough, especially because due to the food inflation. If there's no food inflation, that food, for example, let me say a bag of rice is like 30,000. Understand? All this tomato, all this tomato that became 200. It was the way it is before. Then we don't need to be calling 400,000. Then 150,000 will be enough. But in Nigeria, we like figures. Oh, 400,000. No, I look at the value of the money. This money is how do I put it? The 150,000 is enough if it comes with good package, if it comes with good value that the workers can benefit from. Subsidized transportation, or give them a card that if you're a worker, you can how do I put it? You can buy transportation even if it's for free or the half of the money. For example, if the subsidy was not removed and the subsidy was not removed, how do I put it? It was not removed. Then, if petroleum price was still what it was before, there's no inflation on food and everything. 150,000 is enough because there's inflation on food. A rice that was 7,585 under Jonathan became 35,000 under Muhammadu Buhari. Now it's almost 80,000. So it's so assuming the rice was at 35,000 naira, then what is 400? What the money is too. We have to tell ourselves the truth. We know ourselves in Nigeria. The money will to cause an inflation that Nigeria may not get out of. Nigeria may not recover. We may not recover from that inflation. So I want to see a living wage, a wage with value, because like I saw, it's like power grid. They are shut it down, right? There is no light. Banks are still opening. Businesses are still opening. What we need now is, if, for example, the strike is to be serious, shut down the airports. The only thing that should work now in Nigeria should be healthcare, health, and the armed forces. But everyone that will shut them down, so the government will see that they are serious. Because I don't know, like I said, I don't know how trustworthy or how serious the Labour Congress. I don't know how serious they are. So because like I like to observe things. Let's see in 2-3 days, 4-5 days. Let's see their tenacity. Let's see how. But they should be willing to listen to the government.
But the power plant and the airport,
No. They want to. You see. Let me tell you. They want people to see that they are serious, that they meant business this time around, and if you see, what will favor the masses should be the first thing in the mind of government, right? But like I said, you see, I was telling people, I said, you see, in Nigeria, some of our politicians that they have dogs. I mean, dogs, animal. The money that their dogs is used to feed in a month is bigger than the minimum wage they are paid to human beings, right? So the money that they even pay to their own maid at home, their own chef at home, is making at the minimum wage. So you should put first the interest of your citizens at heart first. But then the Labour Congress should not be seen as anti-government. Sit down together with the government and find a way to talk, find a way to agree on something reasonable. Anything less than 150,000 naira for workers in Nigeria now, the amount of inflation is useless. Anything less 150,000 naira is useless. I know in Nigeria we are very religious people. Someone is collecting 30,000 naira. Transportation is almost 500 naira. So all his money he needs to enter a bus going and coming, and he's still feeding and he's sending children to school. And you ask the person, how are you coping? The person will say it is God. It is not God. It is BBS. The person that begs, he borrows, or he steals. If that person is a woman, then P comes in. He either begs, borrows, steals, or enters to prostitution. That's what it was. In Nigeria, we say, oh, now God, now grace of God. Now there's no mercy anywhere. Mercy called Nadon. Mercy called Benzema. There's no mercy anywhere. It is what because we want to find a way to survive. Either the person is begging, is borrowing, or is stealing. Understand? So we tell ourselves the truth. The living wage of Nigerians should be above for now 150,000. Anything less than that.
Nigerians, they come and say that the senators and the ministers, see how much money they collect every month, and you cannot pay, workers even at least 100,000. Even 100,000 is nothing. If you look at the economy of today, but look at the senators. Can they slash their money? Can they slash their money at least just to pay the people, Nigerian workers, pay them a reasonable amount of money?
Like I always say, you see, my reality and politicians' reality is different. That's what I always tell people. Anytime an election is coming, vote for somebody that you think that has your own interest. But your own interest and their own interest is different, right? So what they do is for their own interest. Ministers, look at the amount they are collecting. Senators, dope allowance, something allowance, everything allowance. A time is coming, we are going to have sleeping allowance. A time is coming, we are going to have maybe having sex to your wife allowance. So what I'm saying is that they should have the interest of Nigerians at heart. Because you see, it is this rising inflation that is putting Nigerians on the edge. I said, Nigerians are now united in poverty. Poverty has united everybody, right? So everybody's united in poverty. Everybody's united in misery. Over 80% of Nigerians are poor. Over 80%. So we are united now. Like I've been saying, if election come now, naturally there will be divisions. So you must know this person that has your best interest, Because like I said, you see, our senators, when they come down to your central district, they have a party, they have a tribe, and they have religion. Your senator, your lawmakers, House of Rep, even the one that are assembly members in your state. But anytime they go to Abuja, they are now united as one. And for example in Lagos, anytime they now go to Malausa Keja, they are now united as one. So it is you. You understand? So it is you that should know that nobody should be able to divide you anymore. Like I've been telling people, you can't be doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results. I am an obedient. I was very, that's why I tell people, I don't belong to any political party. so I don't belong to any political party. So what I do is that I'm obedient because of the personality of Peter Obi, because of his name, right? Ordinarily, I should be a member of Labour Party, but like I said, in Nigeria, the parties are almost the same. The ideologies are almost, I don't think they have ideologies. That's why I see politicians, they move from this religion to this religion every time. Politicians, they move from one part to another. PDP to the APC to more everything. Or they form a new political party every time. But I've seen a Nigerian politician now that has left Christianity and become a Muslim. Or from Muslim to Christian, it's very hard. It's because their religion has ideology the politics in Nigeria, there's no ideology in the politics of Nigeria. So they can jump one part to another, all of them. Or they can form, they can merge at any time. So, ordinarily, I'm supposed to be a Labour Party member, but I said, God forbid. I'm just an obedient. Because we saw how when the cars, when the 60 million naira cars, they are being given to all lawmakers. In the midst of poverty, Labour Party members, they collected too. You understand? So after using the name of Peter Obi to become lawmakers, so are they following the ideology of Peter Obi? No. Peter Obi that I know will not have collected 160 million naira car in the midst of poverty where people are suffering. He did it as a governor in Anambra, and we saw it. So what I'm saying is very, very simple. We, the people of Nigeria, let's get serious. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Let us have that mindset that our politicians are different from you. What they are thinking is different from you. Their own interest is different from your own interest. You understand what I'm saying? So 150,000 should be the least. Anything less than that to me in Nigeria, when bag of rice is almost 80,000 naira, is a no-no for me. So the Labour Congress should be very serious. And like I said, they should be ready to sit down and negotiate with the government. They should not be seen as anti-government or be seen to be sponsored by a group of anybody.